Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Got Nancy, Cajun, Hannah, Leanne, and Lisa. Hey, everybody.
Hey, how's everyone's Friday going? So, how are you enjoying your new Paperwhite?
Good. I was like, I got it. I'm reading on it.
Yeah. Yeah, the size difference is crazy
It's
because
so small.
I didn't have the big fire like you had like the normal size one, but when I
Yeah.
got my Oasis, I'm like, whoa, it's so small. But the size is perfect because it's kind of like you're reading a paperback and your
Yeah.
eyes don't have to move so far across. And
Yeah. And I had to up the font on mine. I was like, oh, man, I have to up the font.
yeah. And then can you tell the difference already, like with the e-ink?
Yeah, it's cool. There's not like a glare like when
Mm-hmm.
in the car when I'm reading in the car when Dad's like driving like the sun. I'm always going like this with
Yeah.
my trying to.
And
Now I
it
don't have to do that so much.
Yeah, and it auto adjusts like the lighting. Like you can always make it brighter or dimmer, but it tends to auto adjust. Like if you'll walk outside, you'll see like that adjust the light.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and this new one has a warming thing. I don't know if yours does. Like,
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
mm,
I don't
that's
use
cool.
it too much, but I'll use it sometimes like when I'm in bed reading and my husband's asleep. I'll turn it up so it just has like a yellowish light. I guess it's
Yeah,
supposed to be easier on your eyes.
yeah, I think so. But sometimes I think it looks brighter to me. So I was trying.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure it out. It's like which one
Well,
is supposed to be the best one? 'Cause
what
there's
I
two.
gotta do when I use the warm is I gotta turn the brightness down and the warm up. So you like turn your brightness like almost off, like one or
And then
two.
the other. Okay.
Yeah, because if you have the brightness and the warm up, yeah, then it's like super bright.
Yeah, and like I'm still getting used to like where all the buttons are and how to do things. And it's the one where you like swipe it, which isn't really that bad because I had to do that with
Mhm.
my fire, so I'm used to swiping. So
Yeah,
that's not too bad.
I'm glad you're enjoying it though. I feel like you'll probably get a lot more ebook reading done.
Yeah, it's going pretty good. So I'm liking it so far. It's just adjusting, especially my hand. Like
Mhm.
it's so small in my hand.
Um, I've seen some people get a like a pop socket for the back. I don't know if or put it in a case, maybe like
Yeah, I'm gonna get a case for it probably because I've always had a case for mine.
yeah, because the Oasis on the back has like a hand grip and it's super thin and so like there's a grip but it was so awkward to hold and then I got the case I'm like, "Oh, it's way easier."
So Cajun says, I just got the Gen 11 a couple weeks ago, and it's so much bigger than the
Oh.
2015 paper. Really?
How
Really?
small was the 2015?
Really?
The 2015 is like
Wow.
this big.
I was gonna say it must have been really small. Hi, Melanie. So Lisa says it's 11 p.m. here, so just get some reading done before bed. I'm reading Sherlock Holmes Christmas ebook. All right.
3 p.m. here.
My paper white is small, but I love it. Plus, I adjusted my
Oh
margin
yeah.
to narrow, and then you can read in bright sunlight with
Oh
it.
yeah. I don't know if there's like videos on it, but if you need help, because Lee, I think they changed the setup now, so it's better. But like Lee hated the setup because like the front page had mine has like now it has your library and then like your front page. I always go to the library, that's the books, but you can adjust the margin size. So like if you want your font to be out wider or narrower, um, and you can change, yeah, they have different settings that you can do.
Yeah, I usually keep mine big
Oh,
like
okay.
it is, but yeah. So my autocorrect's always changing my name, your name tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call myself that sometimes because I finally like my phone realized that, that's correct. I hate when they autocorrect and you're like, no, this is right.
And Kay said she loves her Oasis.
Me too. It was my first Kindle and I got it in January.
Good
So.
morning, Jane. It's a morning in Australia.
Oh, cool.
So I got a cover that has a kickstand. Yeah, that would be good. I love swiping. I've been doing it since 2013. Yeah, I had the original Kindle that had like the little keyboard on it, like when they very first came out. So this isn't too new, but I have had Kindle Fire for like several years, like that. So just adjusting back to how this works.
And then my favorite thing about Kindle Fire, which is the only thing I really liked, was navigating the Kindle Unlimited store. was so much better. And now I don't do it on my Oasis on my Kindle. I do it on the Kindle app on my phone, and then it looks just like the Fire. Everything's in color. You could add and return. So that's what I do. I just go through the Kindle app to borrow my books, and then I just send it, and then it sends it right to your Kindle.
The Home's got it like this.
Yeah, see, I don't like that. I just always go to library.
And then the library.
And then you can sort. Yeah, I think it automatically. You could sort your series. So if you have like more than one book in a series, it'll bundle it together. That's really nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if that's automatic or if that's a feature I turned on. But yeah, so I borrow everything from the Kindle app for Kindle Unlimited, and then you get to see all the pretty covers and all that.
I'm really curious at how much smaller the.
I'm sure there's a video on YouTube of like comparing the different models.
Yeah.
To look that up.
Kate said her first had keyboard on the bottom and page. Yeah, that's what mine had. Yeah. It was irritating at first, but I love it now.
The Oasis has the page turn buttons, and I use that 90% of the time, but sometimes I'll just tap to turn the page.
Yes, it was me who was looking for a Grinch shirt. Yeah. She has a link with several of them. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Hi, Elliot.
The fifth Elliot. Made me think of The Fifth Element, which is probably why you said that. That's one of my husband's favorite movies.
I love that movie too.
Yeah.
She can read faster with narrower margins.
Yeah, I think I do too. Mine's not like the narrowest, but I think I narrow it down one. I'm not sure.
So, Ace of Case. Hi, Casey. Says, hello, I'm reading The Great Hunt during sprints tonight. All right. What are you reading, Ro?
The first sprint, I'm probably not going to be able to sit down for most of it. So I'm going to be listening to Murder on the Rocks, which is the first book in Max Barr mystery, which it's really unique in a lot of ways. I'm enjoying it. And I'm almost done with it. I think I'm like over 80%. And then ebook, I'm not sure which one I'll focus on because I'm in the middle of like 3. But yeah, so if I add anything else new, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'm still reading Sleigh Bells Ring by Ray Ann Thane, but I'm like almost halfway through it. So.
Are you liking it?
Yeah, I'm liking it. It's really cute. It's got the cute 6-year-old twins in it, and they're really fun. So she hates to set up her library and home. It's a pain to get to the setting now.
Yeah, I never even go to like the home. I'm always on the library side.
Yeah, autocorrect makes me make tons of mistakes. I have to remember to like reread what I've wrote, because if I don't, I end up with some weird like combination of letters and I don't know what happened.
And then did you notice like when you don't know how to spell a word and you want it to correct you, it's like no suggestions.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And you're like, okay, so I'll put a word that's actually a word. Like I want to put the word couch and you made me spell ottoman or something. And then now I want to help with my spelling and you can't help me. I notice that all the time.
So Kay had the first one with the keyboards too. Yeah. I thought they were so cute because they had that little bitty keyboard, but they're kind of a pain.
I read an article that I guess they go on like 4G or I think they're on 4G now. So any of the like very first Kindles won't work anymore. And there were some people that were still using them, like still actively using them. So Amazon sent all those people coupons for a free Kindle Oasis to like make them upgrade. So those are like like they were using it from the very beginning. Like that's crazy.
I had quit using mine whenever I got a Fire, but I still had it. And then when my first Fire, like it broke, it wouldn't work anymore. I went back to using it again and everything. And then I got another Fire. And then, so I went back and forth, but mine's now it won't work.
Yeah. Yeah. I just thought that was funny. Like some people are still using the very first generation and then they forced them to upgrade, but they're like, here's a free Oasis.
Yeah. It's like, well, if it's not broke, why upgrade, I guess,
Right. And some people were probably mad because they're like, what is this? It's so different.
So if you haven't told me what you're reading, I know some have, so tell me what you're reading and maybe we should go ahead and do a reading sprint now.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you want to do 30, 20?
30 is fine.
Okay. I'm going to pull up the little duckies. Do you know how to do the share screen? I'm about to share it right now. It should be at the bottom and like backstage.
There's a picture and
Do you see like at the bottom, like in the backstage area?
the bottom and the backstage area.
There's like a little, I don't know.
I don't know. Is it on my? I haven't.
Yeah. Do you see it? Like, you know how you would see me backstage?
It's just
Yeah.
here. It's got a little screen with a plus sign in it.
Yeah. I don't know what it looks like on that other side, but just click on it. Maybe press share.
Well,
If it doesn't work, it's okay.
Oh, entire screen window.
Entire screen, maybe? I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
If not, we'll just do the old standby. There we go. Oh, no, window.
Oh, now how do I get that off? Stop sharing.
Yeah, there you go. That was your whole screen.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh no. Window. I'll try that one. No.
Nope. Oh well, we'll just do the regular. I don't know how to tell you. Let's do reading till. You just want to read till 45?
There's this other thing I'm going to try and see.
Okay.
Well, no. It did something, but
it's not there.
Nope. Oh well.
Yeah. We need Lee or Tiffany to tell us because I don't know what it looks like on the other end.
Yeah, because it's got like the screen layout, and then is it a picture in picture layout?
Yeah, picture in picture, because that's what it should be, I think. Sorry, guys, technical difficulties.
Yeah, we've never done this before.
Well, she's never done on her end.
Yeah, on my end, yeah. Usually it's Tiffany that does it. No, oh, that's weird. Okay.
So, yeah, I have no clue. No racist today, guys.
Oh wait.
Oh, that kind of works.
Well, because like I just noticed that you had a thing down here, and so
how do they? But I know somehow they get it, so we're like on the side. It's like you're adding the race as a member. It's like you're adding it as another host.
It's.
I don't know what. Maybe your computer is just different. Oh, there you go. Yay! Do you remember how you did that? Nothing too exciting. Now let's change them. There's like nothing.
We'll get it going here in a minute. Sorry, guys.
Okay, we'll stick with those ones. All right.
Happy reading.
That was the one I picked.
I like totally forgot to pick anything.
Yeah, I did. We didn't say it, so I added it to the chat like right after.
Okay, I was like, I thought about. I was like, I was in such a hurry trying to figure it out that I forgot all about them.
Yeah, there's proof. I said it at. I said it 14 minutes after. Stop. Hold on.
How do I get like?
I did it.
Okay.
I think you can do it too, but.
So Cajun says the sorting thing on there is a little iffy depending on how they list the books on Amazon, which I could get that.
Yeah, like I'll have the series sorted, but for some reason, like it won't add one book to the series, and it'll say like I have 3 of 4, but I'm like, I know I borrowed all 4 of them, and then I'll find it like next somewhere.
Elliot says he needs a small phone size Kindle or a phone that has an e-ink display.
Yeah,
that would be like really cool.
Because it really is convenient to read on your phone sometimes. But what I've noticed is if you put your phone in a dark mode, which is what I have it on now, it's a lot easier on your eyes than.
Yeah, I think mine's mostly in dark mode on my phone.
Yeah. Occasionally I'll read on the phone, like if I just want to lay sideways and. But
though I wasn't too keen on the dark mode on the Kindle when I tried it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. But I feel like you don't even need it.
Yeah. It says the buttons on the Oasis are useful when it's cold and you can turn the page with your hands under the cover. Yeah, there you go.
And it's really cool. I don't know if Paperwhite does it because I don't see the need for it. But like I'm left-handed, so like if I want to turn the buttons with my left hand, I can. But if I want to do it with my right, which weirdly I do most of the time, when you flip it, like the page flips, so that you can use both hands. Yeah,
that is cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, she Elliot loves the Fifth Element. So yeah, I love that show too. And Nancy had the keyboard first. Yeah. Okay, I'm reading book 3 in December, Christmas Source and the Winter Witch in middle grade. I read the first of that series, and then like it's one of those things that just dropped off, and I at first I didn't even realize it was a series, and then I've seen people talk about it, and I never got back to it. Hannah is reading the next book in Christmas River. I'm taking a break from the series for this weekend.
I was gonna say you're flying through it. What number is that?
She's on probably number 6 or 7 probably by now.
I think it's 7 at least because.
And Melanie is reading in Peppermint Peril.
How are you liking? I know some people in the Discord were saying there's a lot of characters. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. I know. That's what I thought about. I was like, uh-oh. And Karen says, I hate the new updates on my Oasis. I complained to Kindle support, and they changed the one thing I needed back. Oh,
what didn't you like? Because I like the update.
And let's see. We see. So excited you got a new Kindle. I know. I am so excited. So I'm going to take it that Books and Bops is Zach because I saw Casey in here with her.
Okay.
And Caden says, because 3G is going away, the first ones did not have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so that's why to give the push for the people that they're like, here's a brand new one because you can't use that anymore.
Nancy is listening to Slashing Through the Snow tonight. I have a ton of chores today. And you can use the Wi-Fi on the Kindle, but not the 3G side.
Yeah, so they wouldn't be able. The people that were still using the first gen Kindle, they wouldn't be able to get books from Kindle Unlimited. They wouldn't be able to download books like they buy from Kindle. They wouldn't be able to do library. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't be able to download it through there. So,
but could they have plugged it in and downloaded it or anything?
I don't know. The article was just saying like Amazon was phasing them out, so as an incentive, they sent the people that were still active on.
So Mel says, I'm reading Have a Holly Haunted Christmas, the latest novella in the Lynn Cahoon's Kitchen Witch series. Are you liking that series? I've read one novella and the first one, and I haven't read any of the others.
I read the novella first, the 0.5, and I really liked it. And then I read the first book, and I hated her writing style. It changed tense on 3 times on one page. And I decided that's a series I'm going to DNF. So, which is hard for me to do, but I'm like, I still want to give her Tourist Trap a try.
Do you think it would be better if you listened to it?
I think I ended up listening partway through number 1, and I still didn't like it. And then I'm like pretty far in her Farm to Fork. I think book 4 or 5, and it's always been a meh. series to me. Like I was never attached to the characters or anything. And so I don't know if I'll continue that, but I want to try Tourist Trap because don't you really like that one?
Yeah, that one's my favorite.
I think that's her most popular. So I want to try that. And if I don't like Tourist Trap, I just know she's not an author for me.
Yeah, and see, and I don't notice any of the like tense things like you're talking about. So I'm like,
it's not just
I'm not a grammar person, so I can't. I guess I don't pick up on it.
It wasn't just that. It was just I can never connect. Like even with I listened to all the Farm to Fork, and I just could never connect to the characters. Like I could care less. Like
well, if that one's my probably besides the Kitchen Witch, I'm still iffy on because I've only listened like a little bit. But the Farm to Fork is like not my favorite. I like the cat. The
does she have cat? She has Cat Latimer too. Okay.
Yeah. I like those two, and then
I mean, she has fans if she has that many books, that many series. So I'm gonna try Tourist Trap eventually, maybe not next year, but.
So Cajun's reading In Peppermint Peril as well, and Karen is reading Skyward by Sanderson. And so Nancy says, "I've always had cellular, but I'm just getting Wi-Fi next time. The new Paperwhite has no cellular option, just the Oasis now."
Yeah, I'm getting burnt out on Christmas cozies already because I've been reading them since November. I'm trying to see how many I've read, but I still got to do In Peppermint Pearl is 100% sure, and Jingle All the Sleighs 100% sure. Slashing Through the Snow, I'm kind of iffy on. I don't know if I'll get to it in December because I want to really enjoy it. Like I don't.
I know. I was like, you're like so excited, and then now you're like, oh, now I've read all these other Christmas ones, and now I'm like.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I want to do the 12 days of cozies. And now I'm like.
Yeah. So they're making fun here. Infinite sprint dimensions.
Oh, yeah. Us trying to figure
that was the spring reception. She said Mel said the gingerbread racers would be cute. Do they have those?
Oh, no, I didn't see those. That would be really cute.
Yeah. LOL, it's learning experience. It sure is. Learning with Stormy, yeah.
I've read 7 Christmas cozies. I'm in the middle of 2 more. So that'd be 9. So I'm getting there.
Oh, there's your I picked.
Yep. There's my proof.
Hi, Cheryl. Says hello, everyone. My first rant with you, Stormy. Well, I'm glad you're here. I chose construction worker Ducky. Oh.
You lost.
Yeah. I don't think very many picked. Oh, that one picked. Jane picked number 2.
Yeah, that's on that one.
Okay, pumpkin spice candle is lit. Water is boiling for hot chocolate, and I'm ready to read Apple Cider Slate.
You have 3 conflicting things. You got pumpkin spice, and then hot chocolate, and then apple cider. That's cool.
Hi, Sarah. Honey and caffeine. It's late. I need a boost. Yeah, it's pretty late where Kay is. So. Hi, Nicole says, I'm reading Die Job by Lila Dare.
Are you enjoying that series? It's on my TBR. It's about a hair salon.
I was going to say that sounded like maybe that might have been what it was, but I wasn't sure. Oh, hi, Tiffany.
Hi. Hope you had fun with your friends.
Elliot's made popcorn, and I got my bookish Secret Santa gift during the sprints.
Yeah, did you get anything good, or did you buy it for someone else?
And let's see. Lisa got to page 115, but no idea where I started at in the sprint. I do that all the time.
Yeah, did we say where we got?
I don't even think I did. I was trying to.
Yeah, we didn't. I got to 90%, and I'm really enjoying it. It's so funny. Like normally the stuff that's happening would annoy me in other cozies and stuff I don't like. Like there's not much personal life. It's really heavy on the mystery. There's a cop that's really involved, but for some reason with this series, it really works. And the synesthesia or whatever it's called is really interesting. And I like the setting.
I remember a little bit about that one. I listened to the very first one. And like I said, I told you it fell from the wayside. But
give it a try. I think you gave it 4 stars when I was looking at people's reviews.
As I say, I mean, I enjoyed it. I just it happens to me all the time.
There's a detective, and he's going undercover in the bar. So he's like pretending he's a bartender, like in training. Yeah. And so he can like hear the conversation, you know, and like kind of investigate that way. So I was like, that was really interesting. But the narrator gives him it's either Scottish or Irish. I don't know exactly which accent, but the accent is so good that it sounds like it's a male doing it. So, but I don't know I don't think it is. I think it's her just throwing her voice.
I think it's her just.
But it was like, I was like, wow, I was like, that's a really good accent.
Some people are really good with their voices. And that's why I was like, that's okay. But the ones that try and they're not good,
then you're like, try. Yeah. Yeah. When it's so good that you're not sure if it's a female gender, then
the Cajun read 14%. And Mel read 18 pages. I've got 38 pages to go. Oh, almost done.
How far are you in your book?
Me? Oh, I am 53% or 54%.
Are you reading it or listening to it?
Reading it. Okay. And so Melanie says, I have read 7%, had to step away for supper, but I will be back. Okay. Some more highs. Cheryl read 15 pages. I started with 15 minutes left into the sprint. Oh, that's not bad. And Nancy read 9%. I read in dark mode on the phone. That's different, but from the dark mode on the Kindle. It is different.
Yeah. Oh, what's different about it? It's just because there's no glare. It's just like, I don't see it just looks different to me. Like you can try to show it to her.
I'll try to.
I don't know. For me, it just like the dark mode works on the phone, but on the Kindle, I prefer the regular mode.
Yeah, it looks okay, but yeah.
Though there's glare from her computer, but yeah. I mean, you'd probably enjoy it, but
I don't know. I guess I didn't like using the black background when I had my Fire. So
yeah. Oh, when I use the Fire, I had to use the like yellow brownish one.
Yeah, that's the one I used.
Yeah, because that was the easiest on my eyes for that.
Hi, Anita. Came in late, only read about 2%.
What are you reading?
Yeah, what are you reading? I always forget to ask that. I have 39% or 39 minutes left, so she'll get finished with that pretty quick. Oh, I got the Christmas source from the library yesterday. All right. It's a cute middle grade about a dinosaur. It's a Christmas time. See, Julian started and finished a whole Christmas short story during the sprint. If the fates allow, by Rainbow Rowell.
Yeah, someone was saying that's only like 30-something pages.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen that mentioned somewhere.
I watched your epic TBR video, but I forget. Are you reading any middle grade Christmas ones?
No, actually, I'm not. All my Christmas ones are either I think they're all cozy mysteries.
If you could sort on frickin' Hoopla like I can, I saw a lot of middle grade or like children's Christmas ones.
Yeah, and I know there was a lot of them that came out this year because Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin talked about them. Hannah said she's on book 7. And Karen says they took away the back button.
See, I think that annoyed me for like a week, and then now I like the way they have it.
Nancy says the dark mode on Kindle was a selling point for me, so I was curious. Okay.
Yeah.
And Anita says, I'm reading Renewed for Murder on my Kindle paperback.
I don't know what that one is. I have the picture pulled up for.
I don't know, but it sounds like a book kind of one, Renewed, maybe. Like
I'm gonna look it up over here on my other screen because I have a picture pulled up for somebody asked what book I was reading. Renewed for Murder.
Karen says the back button went back inside a book from the Kindle store. Very convenient. I used it constantly. Okay.
Huh.
And Melmac said, regarding the Kitchen Witch series, I like it, but I don't love it. I'm only enjoying the novellas in this series a bit more. Yeah.
And see, that's funny, whoever just said that, because I don't, like I was just saying, I don't use the Kindle store on my Kindle. I use it on my Kindle app. So maybe that's why it didn't annoy me. Because I like seeing the pictures in color when I'm on, for the books. Yeah.
Well, see, that's why I liked my Fire, because I could see the.
Now just do it for just do it on your app. Oh, and I actually paid. It took me maybe like 4 months, but then I ended up paying the $20 to get the ads removed. So now I have the cover on the front screen.
Oh, yeah.
when so like
So is
every
that
time.
why you get the cover on the front screen if you don't have that?
Well, yeah. So Sarah the Bookish Knitter has it. I guess in Canada it just comes like that. Like there's
Yeah.
no. So I was like, that's cool. And then in the US you have to pay $20 to get it taken off. So it will
Okay.
show what you're reading. So I'll open it up and I'll see the cover of my book.
Yeah.
But the ads never annoyed me, but I was just like, I want the,
Yeah, I have the ads.
Yeah, it did annoy me. I had it for at least 4 or 5 months. Show whoever is reading it, Renewed for Murder is Blue Ridge Library number 6.
Oh, I've read like 2 books off of that.
I haven't started that one, but I don't like her book lover B&B. I read the first 2 and I'm just not I didn't care for the mystery or the characters or the story, so I might try the next one, but
I haven't read that one, but I thought the Blue Ridge one was pretty good.
Yeah, I still want to try that though. I'm still on my TBR.
Cheryl said she went and got a bunch of Christmas cozies on KU.
Yeah. On our Discord, we have a Kindle Unlimited channel, so you can share what you got. And I think I had put some in there.
That's the one she was.
Yes. Yeah. So synesthesia, which is like your senses get crossed. So like if she's looking at something, she can like get certain smells or hear stuff or see colors, or like if she's like has memories attached. So it's basically like your senses are crosswired. It's really interesting. It's a real condition, and the degree of it depends on person to person. So I'm reading it's a Max Bar mystery. So the main character is a bar owner. It was her father's, but he got murdered. And she has synesthesia. And the first book is called Murder on the Rocks. And it's by Allison K. Abbott.
Which, in case you don't know, Elliot is a cozy mystery.
Yeah, so it's a murder mystery that's not graphic, but it's really entertaining. I'm really enjoying it. There's like 5 or 6 books.
So it is 6 o'clock. Do you want to go ahead and just
do
a sprint? Okay, let's see if I can do it this time without.
Yeah, let me share. Share. There. Yay. Did it. Okay, you pick first.
I'll take number 2.
Okay. I don't want to pick the special Santa ducky, so I'll pick 4.
I didn't even notice there was a Santa.
I know. Ducky. I was like, everyone else is just a color, and then there's Santa. And Hannah, real fast. Yeah, to remove the ads, it's just a one-time $20 payment.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
It's really not a big deal, but
we'll do that eventually.
Yeah, I did it when I like saved up some gift cards, and then so I didn't even have to pay for it. Okay, so
happy reading, everybody.
I knew it. I didn't pick it because it was special, but I knew it was gonna win. I got to 98%. I have like 10 minutes left. They're just wrapping things up.
Wow. Yeah.
But on my enjoyment scale, 5 stars. Like really enjoyed it. And so it's a series that's going on my SAS list to focus on audiobook
that's good.
Next year. Yeah. And there's only 5 or 6. So
yeah, I need to get back into it and give it another try. I mean, I did like the first one. It's just been so long. I may have to try the first one over again.
The mystery is really interesting. I'm liking the characters. The synesthesia thing is interesting. I hope the detectives in the series, because I really like him, the one with the accent.
Yeah, I think I remember him. I think I really liked him. Probably what I liked the most about it. Probably.
Yeah.
I've got to 57% in my book.
Are you liking it? It's like a cute holiday.
Yeah, it's really cute. Yeah. And so let's see. Sarah MG said she really liked Apple Cider Lane, and Sarah said that she's really liking it as well. Already put the 3rd book on hold at the library.
And that's something I need to do this year, because I've put it off like the last 2 years. Because the first year I put it off because there was only like 1 book out, and then I put it off last year because I didn't have time, and now there's 3 books out. I need to read.
Yeah, and I hate it when libraries do this. You put the 3rd one on hold, but it didn't have the 2nd one, and it's like, why do they do that?
Yeah, mine does that sometimes, and then that's when I'll like wait to see when it goes on sale on Kindle, and I just grab
it. Yeah. And so Cornflower said, "Hi, I'm super late. I had one of my grandkids over. Now, no reading done while he's here. Probably keeps you busy." And Cheryl says, "I like reading Kindle on my phone. I have a Kobo e-reader." Karen says, "I really like dark on the Kindle. It's great for reading in bed with the lights off."
See, I haven't tried that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't tried that yet. Have to experiment. The dark mode on Kindle will be fine for me. I do prefer it, and it looks good to me. Okay.
Yeah, it looks fine, but for some reason, like on my phone, I like dark mode, but on my Kindle, I like regular mode.
I didn't get any reading done.
I didn't read anything today except for these sprints. So
Hannah says, "I like the dark mode on my phone. It's easier on my eyes." Elliot says, "I have a little bit under an hour of Gunkel left."
I hear that one's fun.
Yeah, I've heard that's pretty good. Okay, Stormy, when you said I had my fire, my first thought was, "Oh no, was anyone hurt?" LOL. I got it now. Okay.
Yeah, it's funny. Like we have all this book lingo, and it to us we know what it is, but all the time I hear people say, "What's sass? What's this? What's that?" And it's just like we just know what it
is. And Sarah's Adventure says, "Currently reading These Violent Delights." I wasn't a fan of that one, but I know Zach is really liking it. So are you liking it, Sarah? And so Nancy says, "Thanks, Karen, and also Stormy for showing it to me." And Sarah MG says, "Guess what? Remember last time I was at one of your lives, I said I had discovered Goodreads giveaway? Well, I won one. All right. Yay. I just recently won one. I think I enter them all the time, and I think I've won maybe four times.
When I first started Goodreads over 10 years ago, I think it was a new thing. I entered 4 of them and I won 2 of them. It was really weird. And then that's all I ever entered because I got into cozies. But when it first started, it was really easy to win. And now so many people enter them, it's harder to win.
Says, "I'm reading the Story of Silence, but didn't actually read in that sprint." Okay. That's cool. And awesome, Sarah. I'm still trying to win one. Yeah. And Eris Guide to Deception and Desire. I don't think I've heard of that. Is that a romance? That sounds like a romance. And she says, yes, it's good so far. So she likes these violent delights. Okay. In case that LOL, you're a snitch, Cheryl. Or Serial Jane. That's what she likes to call her, Serial Jane.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. I'm not sure. I missed something. Renewed for Murder by Victoria Gilbert is an arc. Okay. So that must be the very newest one that came
out. It is. It's not even out yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I've only read the first 2. Oh, Sarah said, "Fingers crossed for you, Hannah. Maybe you'll win one." All right. Julian says, all this Paperwhite talk has me motivated to charge my Paperwhite instead of using my phone.
Wow. Yeah. Like I couldn't imagine. Like 10 out of 10 times I'd choose my Kindle, and I only do my phone if I'm like being lazy and like reading on my stomach or something.
They are better. I'm not sure what's better. Maybe the Paperwhite.
Or if you have to read on the Hoopla or Scribd app because you can't send it to Kindle. Ugh.
Yeah, I think that was my big problem with like this read along series that we're doing, because I can only get it on Hoopla.
Yeah,
and I'm reading it on Hoopla for some reason.
yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know. It's just not as user friendly as the other as Kindle. So
Nancy says, also do the Kindle app on my iPad or phone to order books.
Yeah.
Just one time. Okay. Oh, they're picking. It was number one that one.
It was number one. Yeah, it was the Christmas hat.
I figured a lot of people would have picked number one. This cozy murder sounds like Murder, She Wrote, which I grew up on, so I'm good with it. Well, yeah, if you like Murder, She Wrote, then you would probably like cozy mysteries, because yeah, that's exactly what they are.
Murder, She Wrote is a cozy mystery book series. There's like 50 something books.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Sarah got it. She got number one. I'm going to order without ads, I think. Okay.
Sometimes, Nancy, they the ones without ads aren't in stock. So if you just order the regular one, then you can pay the $20 after you get it. Not for whatever reason.
Okay, so Cheryl says that's exactly what a cozy mystery is. Yep, Murder, She Wrote. Hey. Wait, I forgot which one I picked.
It wasn't the red one.
Hi, Bukchara. What are you reading, Bukchara? I always forget to ask that when I see a new person in there. So Anita read 6%. Lisa got to page 147. Cheryl read 38 pages. Hi, Sherry. What are you reading?
Hi, Sherry.
And then Hannah has 13 minutes left.
Reading machine.
Yep. Julian started Christmas on the Island by Jenny Colgan. I got 5% of the audio read. All right.
I've always been curious about her books. I haven't tried any.
Hello. Is that
Sabrina.
Sabrina Crystal?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
She joined with 15 minutes left.
Hopefully you got something read.
Yeah. Cajun read 12%. Need all of your Christmas chick lit recommendations.
I don't have any, but there's a ton out. There's a ton out there. I just don't have any.
Yeah, I don't have any like the chick lit version. I mean, like regular romance. I have some like I like the Debbie Maycomer romances, but
I think that counts as chick lit too.
Yeah, I do know that I think chick lit sometimes they're a lot funnier, like humorous. Yeah. So Mel Max had read 14 pages, 24 to go. She'll be getting that done. And when I first started watching y'all, it took me a while to understand the lingo. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, it won like 50 Goodreads. Oh, wow. You must be like super lucky. But Charles says, I've never won a Goodreads giveaway. Not for lack of trying. Yeah. Maybe one of these days you'll get one. You know, I always enter some of them that I'm even like really not that interested in. But
yeah, just to see.
And those are usually the ones that I'll win. But when I won the one by
the ones
that was like the first one. Finally, I won one that was awesome. Really wanted. And I was like, yay!
Did you say it was one of your goals next year to read more from your shelf?
Yeah.
How are you going to do that? Like a couple a month, or?
I'm going to try. We'll see. Like some of my series and everything that I want to read. Some of them, like I have the first book on my shelf and stuff like that. So we'll see.
And now you have your new e-reader. You're not going to read anymore. Yeah.
And a lot of times I'll have the book on my shelf, but then if I can get it on my e-reader.
Yeah. See, that's why I went straight. That's why I switched to digital. I'm like, I don't enjoy physical anymore.
But then I can just hold it up, when I'm talking about it. So
that's what Elizabeth does. She'll check it out from the library to hold it up.
The book Charles is currently reading The Bear and the Nightingale, but also working on Winter and Assassin. Lisa loves Jenny Colgan. I have only read like one book from her.
Doesn't she do? Doesn't she like a lot of like British?
Yeah, kind of. But they're kind of like I would say cozy chick lit romances.
Yeah. And the covers are adorable and like
And Sherry says, I'm listening to St. Peter's Fair by Ellis Peters. So that is, let me see that get right. That is the monk guy. From like, I can't remember what his name, Father Codfell.
It's like a historical thing.
Yeah, it's like from like the monks from like way back when.
Oh wow.
Okay, says I have Jenny Colgan, the Christmas bookshop that released this year. Okay. And Ellie's the Bear and Nightingale wasn't for me. I think the hype ruined it. Yeah, that one was pretty hyped when it first came out. I haven't read it. I think I win so many because I enter them religiously every day. Well, that could be.
Every day,
I enter whenever Goodreads tells me that an author has a giveaway or
that you like,
something that's on my read to list or something is having a giveaway. Then I'll like go and check it out. I don't just go on there and browse. I should. I'd probably win more that way. So Lisa says, trying to resist the urge to buy 50 Christmas lists because I'm really in the mood for them. Yeah.
What I do is I always like send a sample, like read a sample on Amazon. You can sample any book. And that way, that way it lets you read the first couple chapters and then you can see like, oh, I think I'll like this one.
That's it. Brother Cadfield takes place in 1100s.
Wow, 1100s.
Yeah. That's why I said this was way back when.
I think I'll be able to do one more sprint and then I'll have to go.
Okay. You want to do it at like 45?
Yeah. Okay. Like 1 minute.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans this weekend?
No, not really. I would like to finish this book.
Right.
My plan.
I know. I'm hoping I can get some more reading done because it's been like a slow reading week for me. So.
Yeah, I haven't read too much. Like I read a couple that I had almost finished before December started so that I could get them done. I wanted to get them done for November. And then so far for December, I've only finished the one audiobook and then this one.
Yeah, I finished like one novella audiobook and then I just finished another audiobook today and I'll be finished this one. So I haven't finished any ebooks this month so far. But it's only the third. I'm like this month.
I know. I always say that. I was like, man, I haven't read anything. And then I'll look at and it's like, well.
And I just looked at the date. It's the third and I've technically finished 3 audiobooks. Okay. But to me, I feel like I've read nothing because.
Yeah.
And that's the bad thing about being in the middle of a lot of books. Like I'm in the middle of 5 or 6 books. I feel like And that's the problem is, so instead of me finishing it in a day or two, I'll finish it in like a week because I go back and forth between them.
Yeah, I'll start out with like I have like a whole bunch that I'm reading on, and it seems like by the end of the week they start kind of
you start to focus on one when you're like get more farther in. But I'm enjoying it. I don't know if I'll stick with it because for a couple months I was in a binge reading mode, and now I'm in like a sampling mode. So we'll see what I go back to.
And I'm kind of like, I got like a lot of things I'm trying to do. Like I'm trying to see what series and stuff that I started this year and like how many of them that I actually caught up with. I should keep better track of these things.
Yeah, I'm not even like only thing I focused on this year was how many series I completed or caught up. I'm not even focused on how many I started, but next year I'm going to focus on that. So like this month, I'm actually starting a lot of new series because I'm like, if I start them now, I don't have to count them for next year.
I'm kind of curious of the balance of how many I started and how many I like either caught up with or finished.
Yeah. Or made progress on. Like you don't have to me, like even if you read like 2 or more books from a series in a year, that's good. Like,
Yeah. I have some of them like that. And then some of them I like started and then I finished.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I caught up on some that I was in the middle of and a lot of them I read start to finish.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah, those are cute. I did this one because Tiffany's not here, so we can use the clown.
Oh, yeah, we can use the clown. Yeah, because she's in my clowns. Which one do you want?
Oh, they're so cute. I'll do the clown.
Okay. I think I'll do number 1. That looks like a little Bobby or whatever he is.
Yeah, like a little English officer.
Yeah, he's cute. Okay, so happy reading, everyone. I never get the right one. So how'd you do?
The audio keeps like reverting back to your Arctis. Okay, there we go. It keeps reverting back to these.
Yeah, you did something. I'll fix it next time.
How'd it go?
Pretty good. I got to 62%. So
Nice. I finished Murder on the Rocks, and then I started on audiobook because I'm just not in the mood to read. So I started at A Dress to Die For by Mary Felice. I think it's the first in a series. I forget the title, but it's like a family. She's like stay-at-home mom, but then she wants to do like an organizing business on the side. And they just moved into this old house they inherited from a family member, and they just found a body in the basement.
uh-oh. So Jane said she has a few Jenny Colgans in her Christmas pile as well.
They look super cute.
Which one? It was number 4, that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was he the one with the top hat?
That was little glasses, I think. The glasses and the like.
I remember.
Yeah.
So Bev said she's just stopping in to say hi. I fell asleep when I got home, and sadly, I'm not feeling well. I hope everyone get in some good reading. Yeah. Hope you get to feeling better, because I know you said you had something you wanted to do tomorrow. So
yeah, I hope you feel better.
And Melanie said she was switching to Slashing Through the Snow. And I always want to say in a one. Oh, sure. Okay, so Rhea said, just saying hi for a bit. I'm heading out to meet some friends, but I hope you have a great night. Well, thank you.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, I think I'm going to, after I finish the 2 current Christmas books I'm on, I'm going to take like a week break, and then I should get back into the Christmas fair.
Yeah. Well, also, like, I have way more Christmas on my TBR than normal. Normally, I might have like 1 or 2.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
But it's like I genuinely want to read like 5 more, so I gotta like give myself a little break because after 7, I'm burnt out.
Yeah. And Lizzie says, hi, everyone. I finished filming 3 videos and then remembered you guys might be doing sprints. So I'm going to watch while I eat dinner and then make some fudge.
Nice. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping up here in a bit, but I got a few more minutes because my husband's in the shower, but then I got to go.
Okay, so Anita read 6%, and Bachar got 16 pages, and Melanie read 5%. Hi. Okay. I read up to 13%, and then Christmas on the Island. All right. And Hannah finished her book. Yay.
Yay.
Lisa only have 66 pages left of my book. I'm really hoping to finish it tonight so that I can get started on more of a mood read tomorrow, later today, because it's past 1 a.m. Oh.
That's actually on our Killing Time with Cozy's group. Our first scavenger hunt prompt for December is mood read. Yes. So.
And I got to remember that because that's like coming up soon.
Yeah. So does mood read count like if you already planned it as a TBR book? I guess it does because whatever one you're in the mood for.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I don't like plan it out as in this is what I'm going to read this week.
So there's some people that do that. They're like, I'm reading it in this order.
Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah. Then I wouldn't want to read them. I make a list of things that I'm going to read, and then hopefully I get to those books. But if I don't, I don't.
So then Saturday the 11th will be the mood read book.
Okay. So yeah, tomorrow's just like a regular cozy chat kind of thing.
Yeah, just a chat.
At noon EST.
on the Beach Bum Bookworms channel.
And so Cheryl got 29%.
Nice.
And Char, I'd like to read another 20 pages if this in this one before I switch over. And Cajun read 13%.
Typical.
And I'm really liking The Bed in the Nightingale, despite the hype. All right. I finished a reread called 172 Hours on the Moon, and I read a couple of chapters in J.K. Rowling's new book called The Christmas Pig. I have not heard of that one.
She has a book called The Christmas Pig? I'm going to say,
I hadn't heard of that one.
Yeah.
And Mel said she's read 16 pages, 8 to go.
Because I didn't know, has she written other books under J.K. Rowling? I thought she just did her pen name.
I don't know. And Elliot's book chart is it was everyone talking about how atmospheric it was. I anticipated feeling snow drifts on my feet, seeing my breath. LOL. It was unrealistic expectation because of it. Yeah. That happens sometimes when you hear somebody talk so much about a book.
It says it's children's middle grade.
Yeah, she had wrote another like middle grade book, I think. I can't remember what it's called.
It's 288 pages. Look, the cover is really cute. One boy and his toy are about to change everything. It's his childhood toy, I guess, comes to life. Looks like something that you guys would like.
Oh, Julian said she's that person. I have a set order to read my TV. I have a couple more to read before I can start a Christmas cozy this month.
So you just set it and you stick to it?
Yeah. I know Mr. Franti like starts with like what his little big ones first and then moves down to where he just has the shorter ones. I could see maybe doing that, but it says Nancy says I may not do scavenger next year. I'll just do the 2 alphabet, and I have too many different books I want to try.
Well, the good thing about the scavenger hunt prompt is just whatever we pull, if you have something you're reading that fits it, make it work.
Like, yeah, that's pretty much me. Yeah.
Yeah. Cause that's how it is. Like that's why it's good. Cause it's not a set book. So if we pick a book with yellow on the cover, just find something that you want to read that has that. Like,
even if it has a little tiny piece of yellow. It's
yeah.
Good, so.
Yeah. Or cause that's why I made the themes. I didn't want to make the themes super specific because I wanted everybody to be able to participate. So if you can do it some months and some months you don't, that's fine. But just try because it's fun.
And she says, yeah, J.K. Rowling writes children's standalones. So.
Oh, okay.
I read Small Spaces by her in October. She's talking about Catherine Arden because
I've heard of Small Spaces.
Yeah, I have that. I have it right here.
I've probably seen it on your channel. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I recognize that cover.
And it says, I have Christmas Pig. The illustrations are lovely.
Yeah, it does say illustrated.
I like illustrated middle grade books. She said the illustrations are lovely and it's a cute story so far. That's good.
Yeah.
True. I might fit them in. Yeah.
Yeah. Just see what the theme is and if you can make it work. Because I have a ton too. Like I have a ton that I'm going to work on, a ton I want to start. So
yeah, like this one we got good with it because it's one was a mood read and then the other one was like
I turned on my camera on my phone and I like pressed spun and I was like, yeah, I'm happy with that. That was the first one, so that was good.
Yeah. Says, yep, set and stick. Only way to change it is if I can't access the library book right when I need it. Mostly I just set the TBR so that I'm reading different genres so I don't get burned out. Oh,
that's good. Wish I had that much discipline.
So you said you needed to go, right? So
I can stay a few more minutes, but I couldn't do another sprint. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, just let me know when you have to go.
Yeah.
And I could stay here by myself if anybody wants to do another sprint, but I've not ever done this by myself before.
I did it one time and it was weird. Are you joining us tomorrow? Or are you going to be in the audience?
Yeah, I'm joining tomorrow.
Cool.
And I have to get on a little bit early and talk to Tiffany about Elster because she's having some problems or something.
Oh, okay.
Be her tech wizard.
I've done that a few times with things. They want you to stay.
Sprint. Oh, okay, I'll do it.
Well, my husband's in the shower. I could probably do like 15 minutes. I don't think I could do it 30, but I need to get dinner started, so no.
That's okay. I can do it.
Yeah, you could do it. It's just fine.
Oh, she's got to finish this. So
Elizabeth can come on if you give her a link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when I told Storm I was going to be like 5 minutes late, she goes, "Oh no," because she didn't want to do it alone. So,
okay, now how do I give the link after I'm in here?
How did you set it up on the computer?
Here it is.
Oh, okay.
I found it.
Did you?
I had the little thing in the way, so I couldn't see the invite.
Okay. I did online, so I don't know how to do it through the computer. I did it like on the mobile thing.
I'll send it to you on Discord.
Yeah, send it to her on Discord private message. Oh, Hannah too.
Oh, did Hannah say she would too?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so now I'll watch you guys while I make dinner.
There you go.
And I'm making my husband like egg salad sandwiches, and I think I'm just gonna open up a can of soup or something because I'm feeling a little yucky today. So easy dinner. Yeah, same Sherry. Like I'm so organized in my tracking of my reading, but when it comes to like actual reading, I'm a mood reader. Like I can try to narrow it down to like do a 10 book TBR, and then I might read like 4 of those, and then I just read other stuff.
Yeah. I'm trying to find Hannah.
I think she's under Junebug on there.
Yeah.
What, Emma? Where are you? Where's my dog? Oh. We have a little doggy gate, and I locked my dog out of the room. Come here, baby.
I'm with you, sure. I can never make a list and stick to it. I make them, but I never stick to it.
You do pretty good at like sticking to your TBR, like most part, don't you?
For the most part, but yeah, I get off, but I usually end up either not reading some of them and putting something else in.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I don't want on that. Let me out of there. I'm better at messaging whenever I'm not on my computer. Oh, there we go.
I got it.
Well, I think I just put it in the general, but so somebody can just come in.
Oh, okay. Elizabeth said give her a few minutes. She has to get Emily settled.
Okay. Hannah, if you like, look in the general section of Killing Time. I think I put it in there. I clicked on her name and it said message, and I put the message, and then it put it in the general. So I don't know.
Let me see if you did. I'll stay on until somebody jumps on with you. Yep, it's in general. So if anybody wants to hop on,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You have like 10 people join you.
That's weird. I can do like the messaging thing on my phone, but whenever I tried doing it there, just put it
I've never tried Discord on the computer, so I don't know.
Yeah,
my husband has it set up, but it's for his gaming stuff on his group.
Mostly I use the phone for Discord. So
yeah. Oh, I could have copied the link and messaged it to him from the app on Discord. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. That's okay. Okay, let's see what we had.
Did you get it, Hannah?
Oh, okay. So she had a little seizure about the same time she gave her. That's okay. That's fine.
Hope she's okay. Don't come on if you can't.
Yeah, I was like, we're fine.
Well, that's how my typical reading goes.
When I try to mood read, it gets out of control. Yeah. I have been known to have like 8 books going at the same time. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
Hi.
Miss Christmas River Fiend. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
So I list mostly what I want to read for the month.
Yeah. I really am. I just put down the last book, and I'm going to be reading some Poppy McAllister. And,
yeah, give yourself a
Rebecca
break
so you don't end of the night.
Yeah, so you don't get burnt out.
So Mel says she has a cozy spreadsheet, a cozy spreadsheet of what I want, what I own, and what I've read. I take a printout when I go to Barnes and Nobles. It helps me keep from buying duplicates. That's a good idea.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go.
Okay.
I'll watch as I make dinner. Thanks for having me. It's fun.
What are you having for dinner?
I already said, but I'm making my husband egg salad sandwiches, and I think I'm just gonna have soup or something easy.
That's good.
Yeah, easy night.
Easy night. I like those kind.
Yeah.
Well, bye. Thanks for coming on.
All right, bye.
So Mel says I have an idea of what I want to read each month, but it's not set in stone. Yeah. So for the next sprint, are you going to read the Poppy McAllister?
Yes. Sorry, my internet's lagging, but yes, I'll be reading Beauty Expos or Murder.
Ah. Is that the latest one, or do you have another after that?
No, I'll be up to date after that.
Cool.
Until February. I think that's when the new book comes out.
That's cool. I know Tiffany really likes that one.
Yeah, she was talking about it so much that I was like, well, I might as well just try it. And I was hooked.
Yeah, and you read like super fast, so you got through it really quickly.
Yeah, I think I was reading at least 1 to 2 every month. I think if I get done with this book this week, I'm going to switch over and start The Library Lovers because I've heard such great things about that series too.
Yeah, I like that one. Nancy says that hers is never set in stone either. Yeah, I make a TBR, but it's never set in stone. And we just reminded Mel that she needs to go look up the Poppy McAllister series. Bye, Anita. Hope you get to feeling better.
Bye, Anita.
At 35, we'll do a reading sprint.
Okay.
I like to be even.
That way you don't be like, okay, it's the middle of the 5-minute increment, so carry the one here and
exactly. Math is not my strong suit anyway, so I gotta keep it simple.
It's okay. Reading's all of our strong suits in this group, so it works out.
And Sherry says, yay, Hannah, library lovers. We talking about it enough. You got to start it.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is. You guys talk about the same series, and then I get FOMO, and I'm like, well, I want to read this series because everybody else is talking about it.
Yeah, that was like me with the Meg Langlow. I was like, well, I've got to give it a try because all these other people are liking it. So
yeah, I want to give that one a try, but I feel like there's so many books in the series. I don't want to read something that's going to have like a lot of books and then I'm going to get overwhelmed or burned out. So I'm going to ease into that one probably later in this year after I get done with my initial list that I made for 2022.
It'll probably be one of those that I read here and there and don't read it too much in time. Okay, so I've got read till 05. Is that good?
Okie dokie.
Okay. Happy reading, everyone. So how did everybody do on their reading? So Mel said a few people on Cozy site suggested that Jen McKinley's series should be read in order together in release order between the 3 series. I can't remember why, but I made an order list for it. I believe that's because some of the characters from some of the other books end up in the different books. Because I think I remember Sherry saying that she knew that the books from the Hat series was in one of the library lovers, but I wouldn't have known that because I haven't read them. So, yeah, here she says the reason is because they're a bit crossover and a mention of events from other series. That's what I thought. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, sorry, I didn't know what time the sprint was ending. And I finished my chapter, so I ran to give Emily her medicine. And earlier, I had walked the computer back into here so I could shut the doors and not, not have to worry about dogs being loud and stuff. And I didn't realize the cord had come loose from the computer a little bit.
Oh, no.
So it just completely died, and it took forever to boot back up. So I'm here now. Everything's plugged in.
What are
I
you
got
reading?
a chapter read.
What are you reading?
It's on my SAS list. It's the last book in a trilogy, Southern as a Second Language by Lisa Patton.
Cool.
It's kind of a romance, but more, it's just like women's fiction.
I'm reading Sleigh Bells Ring by Rayanne Thing. It's a cute little Christmas romance. I'm 66% into it, so I'm almost done.
Awesome. I think that's, I'm reading one series by her, but I think that's the other series. I think she has like 2 main series, and I'm reading the other one, the one that starts with Blackberry Summer. And I can never series, but yeah, I've enjoyed her book. She's pretty clean, which is good. I always appreciate not having a whole lot of sex on the page.
That's always good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elliot says, "OMG, something paused my video. I glanced over and I think I missed the whole break between sprints. Uh-oh." Then she's like, "Oh, maybe not then." Okay. I was distracted again on Amazon shopping. Okay, what'd you buy?
Did you get some books?
Oh no, Melanie said she fell asleep. Did you have a good nap?
See, now it's the opposite. Well, with me, I guess it's if I'm just watching, I might fall asleep or have a tendency to go do other stuff. But if I'm on here with you, I can get books read. But if I'm just by myself sitting in my easy chair, I'm going to fall asleep. I'll read a page and fall asleep.
I get distracted easily because I have the TV on all the time, and so I may look up and like watch it for a little bit. Then I might grab my phone and look on Discord or whatever.
You have the TV on while you're reading?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I have to have.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Hey there.
You're got a funny little thing going on. I don't know.
Your picture is frozen, but I heard you say, "Can you hear me okay?"
Yeah. That's the part I heard, and it has like a little wooey, or like a little weird noise.
Some static, yeah.
Some kind of weird static.
There you go.
There
That
she
looks
is.
better. Hi. Nice to see you in person, Hannah.
Yep.
Ever so briefly.
I think where she lives, she has like really bad internet, and so it kind of comes and goes. So Mel said she finished Have a Holly Haunted Christmas. Fun. Now I have finished 3 Christmas novellas I had on my TBR list. There you go. Nice. I'm trying to decide which Christmas cozy to read next. That's always the problem, trying to figure it out. Book Char had 19 pages and got my stopping point, but didn't want to stop. That happens sometimes.
Well, that's the sign of a good book if you don't want to stop.
And Julianne switched to The Girl Who Lived Twice. Got 10% read. All right. People are switching their books. Sherry said switch to Nancy Drew. Read 29 pages.
Nice.
Cajun read 14%. And Lisa got 42 pages left. This is such a slow read. It's knocking me out. Oh no.
Oh,
And it's kind of late where she is too. So, and Abrina said, making progress in the last book of the Throne of Glass series, reading on an old Kindle and don't know how many pages. Been there, done that. Reading and you don't know how many pages. And Southern is its own language. Huh?
she's talking about. I'm talking about my book. Yeah. Yeah, that's what drew me to this book was the title. I bought this at a library book sale because I love the title. And then I got it home and found that it was book 3 in a series. So I looked up the other 2, and whenever I had put them on my Audible wish list, and then when Audible switched from Escape to Audible Plus, they turned up the first 2 books turned up on Audible Plus. So I listened to them in December, and then this one, if I want to listen to it, I have to pay for it. But I had the physical copy, so I'm just reading it and I print. But I loved the first 2; they were great.
That's cool. So Kay said books, but she needs to stop and read now if she's shopping for books. Yeah.
Wait, what was Mel saying about? Oh, was she just answering Cheryl?
Yeah, about the Jen McKinley books. Like if you read them in a certain order, because she put some of the characters in other books. Because I know Sherry said something about, I think it was the Hat Shop. A couple of characters from the Hat Shop were in one of the library lovers, but I didn't know that because I haven't read the Hat Shop. So.
Okay, I've read the first Hat Shop, but it's been a while. Well, has anybody read all of them that can give us a reading order?
Sherry's read all of them, and she's caught up on all of them too.
Well, Sherry, would you put on Discord like the recommended reading order? Is it publication order? Like, do we just need to look at when they were published and go in that order?
Or I think if Mel has one, I don't know, if Mel's in the Discord, she can, because I think she said something about she had an order on how she was supposed to order them or go through them or something.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
So Cornflower said, I didn't get to read a phone call from one of her daughters.
Hey, Tammy, how you doing? I saw you in the chat another day when I was in the chat too, but I didn't get to say hi. Cornflower, her name is Tammy.
Oh, okay. And Melanie says, I have one of those Christmas fireplace videos on in the background, and it just puts me right to sleep. Yeah.
Those are cool. Yeah.
Sorry, my audio is really bad. It is really staticky, and you guys sounded like static robots. That's okay. I knew you were having problems.
Yeah, that's too bad.
She's saying hi. So do you have any plans for this weekend?
Tomorrow in a town nearby that's in our county, they have a thing called Carols in the Park. And my daughter Katie, she wants to go to that. And also every Saturday they have a farmer's market that she goes to like maybe once a month. And so it's in the same town. So we're gonna oh hi Hannah. So we're gonna go to both of those, the farmer's market and the Carols of the Park. Carols of the Park is like a every year thing for Christmas. It's like a craft fair. They have this park that's kind of central in the town that has it extends over like 3 blocks in this whole central area. And so there's vendors like up and down the whole thing.
That's
and
fun.
It's pretty fun. I haven't been in a long time. My husband used to make baskets a long time ago, and we used to get a booth over there and sell baskets. And I've only been like maybe once since then. So I'm excited. It'll be fun. So my girls and I are going to go over there.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Randy has to work, but the 3 of us will go. That, and I'm trying to get a bunch of videos out. I had mentioned in the chat that I filmed 3 tonight. I had thought I might try to kind of do Vlogmas, or at least do a video most every day. But I missed the first day. I filmed a video, but I didn't get it up till yesterday. And now I filmed 3, and hopefully I can get at least one of those up tonight. I'm going to have to sit and edit a little bit.
Yeah, I totally forgot about Vlogmas, and then I'm like, I'm not sure if I would even have anything to say for like every day.
Well, I mean, it can be anything. I've definitely got enough videos backed up that I want to do, even if I've got enough book hauls for a week's worth of videos. But I I did my TBR yesterday, and then tonight I filmed my wrap up for November, and then I filmed a separate wrap up of the Fall into Reading Challenge, and then a book review for a literary cookbook.
I need to do
So
my
I've got a
November
couple
TBR.
tags I want to do. I'm sorry, what?
I need to do my November TBR or wrap up. I mean, I haven't did my wrap up.
How many books did you read?
22 or 23, I think.
Awesome. It's great. I think I had 23. So
Lisa says, I wish the backs of books had more information like enemies to lovers or friends to lovers and other info so I don't have to Google the book to they make me guess. Yeah. I wish they did that too. They should give more information. And she said she didn't read them in publication order. She just got lucky.
Oh, okay. But is that the right order, publication order? Or is there a different
I don't know.
what would you recommend?
And
I would do that. I would read them in the right order so that I can see how it all
get the fun little Easter egg type things or whatever. Yeah, because that's always fun. Because Julie Chase, who's like Jacqueline Frost and Julianne Lindsay and all those or whatever, I had gotten lucky in when I was reading one. Some people from another. I was like, oh hey, those are like people from this other series. I just got lucky that way. That's
fun. The Cat in the Stacks has a couple of sisters who have their own series. It's like the Southern Ladies Mysteries or something, but they're characters in Cat in the Stacks. So it's always fun, I think, when authors will mishmash, their series together. It's fun.
Julian says she has a Christmas cozy snow cabin with fireplace playing in the background.
Oh, that sounds fun. Hi, Jane. I love your thumbnail. Jane, is that like your baby in that picture, or is it just a picture you found that you liked, or what? On Jane, I read cereal boxes. Her
little.
Yeah, the baby with the headphones is cute.
Hi, says hope everyone had a nice. I don't know what that is. A nice. I wish books had a rating on the cover for content, steaminess, and fouling years. That would be
yes. Well, on Audible, for some of their romances, they have at least when they had Audible Escape, some of them had a rating, like they had a spectrum where it went from like sweet to hot and spicy, and it would, for a lot of the books, it would tell you where on that spectrum that the book fell, which I always thought was a good thing. It wasn't always correct.
She's going to go to sleep now, or else she will pass out on top of her book.
Right. Have you ever like been reading a book and you fall asleep and it like falls? I have totally done that.
It's like, that's when you don't want to be reading a heavy book in bed because you got to smack yourself.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
I don't do a whole lot of like Christmas looking, but I noticed on the news, it seems like a lot of places around us are opening up saying, we got cool stuff happening. You need to come here. Trying to get, I guess, maybe some revenue or something.
Like Christmas events or
like lights and stuff like that. Like you can go through their parks and look at their lights and stuff.
Neat. Yeah, in our little town, we used to have, when I guess it was somebody who's maybe not still living or moved away, but they had an organized light tour. It was called the Holly Light Tour, and we would have tour buses come through, and someone had gone and mapped out the streets of who had the best lights and made a little map of it, and they put up signs showing you which way to turn and all that. And a house on our street, 2 houses down, have some of the best lights in town. So our house ended up being on it. So we had kind of felt the pressure to like put up lights. And, if there are going to be buses going by, you got to have some lights up.
You don't want to be that one house on that
right. Oh, so it's your granddaughter. Oh, that's sweet.
You have to admit how old she was. It's her granddaughter.
Oh, that's fine. No, but that doesn't even.
Nowadays, it doesn't.
Yeah. You could be a grandmother at any age. Like, well, I'm 50. I just turned 57, but I have classmates who have grandchildren younger than my children. So, it just depends on
Yeah.
how old you were when you had your kids and how old they were when they had their kids, and it could be a whole spectrum.
She drops her phone on her face at night when she's watching BookTube.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I've dropped all kinds. I've dropped on my head in bed, and then I've sat in the chair and dropped my book on the floor, or I don't know, all kinds. Or I'll have a cat in my lap and the book will fall on the cat and they're like, ah. you know. So,
So are you okay with doing like another reading sprint?
yeah,
You
I
can
can
do
do another
one
one.
more.
Huh? You can do one more?
Actually, I can
Okay.
do one more. Yeah.
Okay.
If we
I
start right
got
now,
most
we
of
can.
I'm currently reading 5 or 6 books, and I got some read in like 4 of them this morning. I'm reading the Musaka, whatever,
Yeah.
murder Musaka,
Mistletoe,
because
Musaka, and murder.
yeah, the kebab kitchen, because if I don't
Yeah.
get started on it now, then I won't get it
Yeah.
done.
I
It says
need
I
to
have to read
start
it
it.
in so I'm reading 2 chapters a day in that, and or average of 2 chapters. And I have started Slashing Through the Snow. Who all's reading that? Do you know? Are you reading it? I'm not reading it in print. I'm just listening to it on audio.
I've already read it.
You have?
I'm not sure exactly who all is reading it. I know Tiffany
Tiffany is.
reading it. Well, Ro was supposed to read it, but now she doesn't know if she's going to read it.
Oh, really?
Or if it's going to be later on, and she said she wasn't sure.
It's good so far. I was afraid I was going to get it mixed up with the year-round Christmas mysteries, because that is about a girl who owns a shop, and her name is Mary, Merry. And
Yeah.
then this one is about a girl with a Christmas tree farm, but I think her parents are in the story. Both of them have their parents, and they're in a town that has to do, with Christmas year round. And so there's like some
Yeah.
parallels, but I remember more about the year-round Christmas because I've been reading those in print, so it sticks with me more. And the Christmas Tree Farm, I just listened to them on audio, so it took me a minute after I was listening. I was like, okay, yeah, this one, and so I finally kind of started gelling in my head. That's good.
Okay. So I'm going to have us like read till 50 and then we can wrap up.
Okay. What time is it now? 22. All right. I may go and get one other book that I've started that I didn't read out of this morning. I'll read another chapter in this one, though.
All right. Happy reading, everyone. So how did everybody's reading go?
Good. I read another chapter and then I went and picked up this book. It's so funny. If you saw me laughing, have you ever heard of this? Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops by Jen Campbell.
I haven't heard of it, but I bet it's funny.
Yeah, she's a booktuber and also works in a bookstore. She's worked in a couple, but it's got like some illustrations and it's hilarious. I can totally picture people coming in and having these conversations. It's so funny. So yeah, I was reading a little bit of that because I've been keeping track. I have a chart of the stuff I'm reading in print, and the 5 books that I'm currently reading in print. After I read some of Southern as a Second Language, I met my reading goal for the day. So I figured I would just pick this up.
That's cool.
So yay!
I got to 69% in my book, so I'm getting there.
What
I
is
think
it
you
you're
should be
reading?
able to read it. What?
I missed seeing what you're reading right now.
Sleigh Bells Ring.
Oh, that's right. You said that.
Yeah, I probably can get it done by tomorrow. I think I'll probably read a little bit more on it before I go to bed.
And what series is it from?
I don't think it's a series, or at least it didn't look like it. It looked like a standalone Christmas story from that Rayanne Thanes, at least.
Oh, that's right, Rand Thane. Okay, I was going to look it up because I was thinking that it was from a series, but maybe not.
Because I know she has a lot of series, so whenever I got it, I looked to see, but I couldn't find anywhere where it was a series.
Okay, well, it may be.
Sometimes they do that. They don't put it with the series, and then you don't know it's a series, and I hate that.
Right. I was going to look it up.
Hi, Yankee Southerner. How you doing? And yes, Jane, I believe that Mr. Francie is reading Slashing Through the Snow.
Yeah, you're right. It looks like a standalone. I was thinking that it was from one of her series. So she's got, I think, 2 main series. The one I'm reading is the Hope's Crossing series. I've read four of those, and I've got 3 left.
This is my first book by her.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying it so far. So I may have to check out some of her other, like her series or something.
Yeah,
I basically picked it because of the cover, because I'm a sucker for Christmas covers with the old truck.
Oh yeah, I know, and they're so popular right now.
Yeah.
Her other series is called Haven Point, and there's 8, 9, 10, 11 of those and a novella. So I have not started those. I'm reading the shorter series right now. I haven't read any of them this year. I read the first 3 last year because I think they were on Audible Plus or Audible Escape. And I didn't get any farther than that before Audible Escape went away.
So Cajun,
which I missed. Ooh, good job. What book did you finish? Good, Tammy. You got some red.
And Julian finished another 7% of The Girl Who Lived Twice. And Sherry got 3 pages left to go finish. She's going to go.
Ooh, go for it.
Yeah. We'll have that done while we're chatting.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hannah read 23 pages. And Mel said, I read nothing, spent the sprint deciding on, then finding the next book to read, going to start an Ale of Two Cities, book 2 in a literary pub series by Sarah Fox. Yeah, that sounds like a series that I would like to try. I haven't tried that one. It takes place during Christmas. There's a winter carnival in it. Well, there you go. Cajun's reading in Peppermint Peril. All
that
done.
Sounds fun. Cajun, who is the author of that? Is that
Joy Avon, I believe. It's one of the like little
like
buddy
Kindle Unlimited.
What's a buddy read that we're doing in Killing Time with Cozies? Like that's why I said I have so many Christmas cozies going, because like everybody wants to read the Christmas cozies right now. And
yeah, that's cool. I actually I was trying to save most of my Christmas stuff for December, but I ended up reading 4 different Christmas novellas in November, so I kind of got a head start on the whole Christmas reading. So Joy Avon. Yeah, I had heard some of y'all talk about it. Are those on Kindle Unlimited? Are they on Hoopla or?
I think the audio might be on Hoopla. I bought it back when whenever they were doing the book club, like the way they used to, where we read the first book in a series and stuff. That was supposed to be the Christmas one, I think.
Okay.
And so Cozy still wanted to read it. And so back then, when they were talking about it, it went on sale for like $1.99. Nice. And so I just went ahead and picked it up. So I already had it. That's why I was like, well, if she wants to read it, I'll go ahead and put it on my TV. I already have it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just looking at it. Looks like there's 3 books so far. Those look cute. Did you read it yet? Did you say you read it?
I haven't read it yet.
Tea and Read Mystery.
Hannah says, Mel Mac, you could have read the first Poppy McAllister book. And CK, yeah, she bought it back in July when it was $1.99. I knew it was a while back.
Like on ebook?
Yeah.
I don't read much ebooks. Hey, Breezy.
Julian says,
oh, you hear my cat. Yeah, we have an elderly cat that I think he's getting dementia because he just goes around yowling. And, you know, he might even be in the same room as me and he'll be facing the other way, just like, row, row. And I'm like, hello, I'm over here, you know. He goes around the house looking for me.
Our senior dog does that. Like she'll just be laying there going, rah, 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 you know, wanting attention. And she's not even looking at you really. She just, you know, wants to growl and wants you to pet her. But
he wants to go outside, and we don't let him go out at night, and we've quit letting him go out at all because he'll wander across the street, and he's just getting too old to be safe outside. But he's miserable because he wants to go outside. So we're trying to just get him used to being inside where it's safer. Hey,
well,
Breezy.
I think I am ready to wrap it up. My butt's getting tired of sitting in this chair.
I never did get my fudge made, so I was going to go make fudge. So Cajun said he sounds like one of mine did when he felt something was distracting me from him. Yeah. Yeah. He's loud.
Well, thanks for popping on here with me so I didn't have to be by myself.
It was fun. Are you going to be on tomorrow? Is there a noon time?
Yeah, tomorrow at noon EST. Yeah.
We're going to be out at that festival, so I don't know when we'll get back, but when I get home, I'll check and see if y'all are still on.
On Tiffany's channel, The Beach Bum Bookworm.
Right. All right. Well, thanks for letting me come in. I was glad to finish up my reading goals for the day. So.
Yeah, that was good. So
yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Awesome. Bye-bye.